أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم خذ من أموالهم صدقة تطهرهم وتزكيهم بها وصل عليهم إن صلواتك سكن لهم والله سميع عليم ألم يعلموا أن الله هو يقبل التوبة عن عباده ويأخذ الصدقات وأن الله هو التواب الرحيم وقل اعملوا فسيرى الله عملكم ورسوله والمؤمنون وستردون إلى عالم الغيب والشهادة فينبئكم بما كنتم تعملون صدق الله مولانا العظيم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This gathering is to hold recitation of Qur'an in the Tahazzabt reading which the Umayyads brought from Medina to the Maghrib. It is we're doing it in asking Allah's help to rescue the people of Syria, or more correctly, that by Allah, the Syrian people will find the means to re-establish themselves as a great Muslim people. What you must understand is, there has been no Arab awakening, there has been no revolution. The governing power has thrown Mubarak to the Egyptian people, has thrown Ibn Ali to the Tunisians, and the time will come that the Shia power controlling Syria will throw Assad like a dead dog at your feet. But they want the regime to remain. That regime, in its identity, is Shia at war with Islam. The Ikhwan failed because they allied themselves to the Shia and thus betrayed their own people under the previous Assad. What you have to understand is, in Islam, there's no doctrine of government at all. What there is a structural organization of the nature of wealth. There's no word for state in Arabic. The word original meaning is not state, the word is dawla. And dawla you'll find in the Qur'an is that process of moving money from the rich to the poor. You have not met Islam, because for 40 years you have been under this tyranny. The Arabs have not met Islam since the fall of the Khilafah. Now, what you have to understand is, the Deen of Islam is not what you have been told. You have been told it's everything except what it is. Let me show you what it is. I'm just going to read you the chapter headings of the Mudawwana al-Kubra, which is the assembly of laws by the students of Imam Malik, Imam Dar al-Hijra. The first 7 chapters are everything to do with ibadah. Wudu, salat, fasting, zakat, hajj and jihad. And all the rest is about the fiduciary contract. The next, up until the 30th chapter, it's about personal law and inheritance. Then we come, let me read you to what is the main content of the Islamic concern. Money changing, inheritance, advance payment, sales with different time periods, corrupt sales, profit sharing, deceptive transactions, fruit-bearing trees assigned by their owner to another person, trading in the land of the enemy, concealing defects in goods, settlement of transactions, making manufacturers accountable, wages and hire, renting riding beasts, renting houses and land, sharecropping, partnership, kirad, judgments, claims, the indebted person, bankruptcy, one authorized to trade, standing surety and taking responsibility that another's obligations will be discharged, transfer of debts, pawning, property taken wrongfully, laying claim by rights, preemption, division of inheritance, dedicating a property inalienably as waqf, sadaqah, trusts and deposits, lending, theft, and it finishes those who wage war on the Muslims, capital crimes, and fines for bloodshed. That's the Deen of Islam. Now, the enemy is not the dictator, is not the political monument that's been erected. The enemy is the wealth system that is frozen in a haram manner. Your enemy is where the wealth is in Syria. Now you must change your tactics. You are the majority, they are a tiny minority. Do not buy from them, do not sell to them, do not exchange with them, and if you can avoid using their money, work in barter. Your enemies are the financial system of Syria, which is in their hands. Now we will have this Qur'an recited to give you strength, to give you courage, not to go into the streets to be killed, to be mown down by the police of the Assad dog. You will have victory, but you will only have victory as Muslims. You will only have victory in fighting against the enemy, which in your country is the Shia, who are preparing with their allies of the financial system a crescent of power from Mazar Sharif through Bahrain to Iraq, and now you up to Lebanon and the Palestine, which is now surrendered to the Shia contingent on the opposite bank from the main Palestinian body. Syria must make the break, and this is also the challenge for the people of Turkey, finally to take an Islamic position about an issue and not a strategic position about an issue. This is the test for the political class in Turkey, who are your only allies as people in the region. Allah give you strength, Allah give you success, and Allah will give you the victory if you follow His way. Assalamu alaikum.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وكذلك بعثناهم ليتساءلوا بينهم قال قائل منهم كم لبثتم قالوا لبثنا يوما أو بعض يوم قالوا ربكم أعلم بما لبثتم فابعثوا أحدكم بورقكم هذه إلى المدينة فلينظر أيها أزكى طعاما فليأتكم برزق منه وليتلطف ولا يشعرن بكم أحدا إنهم إن يظهروا عليكم يرجموكم أو يعيدوكم في ملتهم ولن تفلحوا إذا أبدا وكذلك أثرنا عليهم ليعلموا أن وعد الله حق وأن الساعة لا ريب فيها إذ يتنازعون بينهم أمرهم فقالوا ابنوا عليهم بنيانا ربهم أعلم بهم قال الذين غلبوا على أمرهم لنتخذن عليهم مسجدا سيقولون ثلاثة رابعهم كلبهم ويقولون خمسة سادسهم كلبهم رجما بالغيب ويقولون سبعة وثامنهم كلبهم قل ربي أعلم بعدتهم